Hello? Hello? Hi, hello, Mega Man fans. We are here for New Moon 2023 Cycle 10 Infinite Beast 2's catch-up stream. And today we have our casters Symes and Nerf joining us. So hello, Symes and Nerf. Hi, hello.
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 Hello? 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 Symes?
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, we're going into setup.
Alright, so we have Symes here on the left playing Falzar. We've got this very interesting folder here. It looks like it's a Vov. Over on the right, we have Passbyword playing Gregar with Kznzhuk. So some really potent folders here. We're going to see them facing off against each other. Symes playing BDT on the left side. Passbyword running this kernel force setup. Looks like there's a neo variable splashed in there, and then pretty standard array of defensive options here. Triple invis, triple anti-damage, double recovery 300. All of the good stuff, all of the good splash here with the barrier 200, life aura, sanctuary. Just looks pretty solid overall. Pretty interesting choice there with the Proto Man Star. And then, yeah, the neo variable splash, like I mentioned. Symes, on the other hand, also running double invis, triple anti-damage, and then also life aura, barrier 200, but in W code rather than U code. Double recovery 300s. So pretty similar defensive and utility chips here, but Symes did pass up the sanctuary. So he's not going to have those holy panels to fall back on. But if you do look at his folder or his navicust here, you see the slip run. Well, slipped runner. So explain your thought process to me here, Symes. Why did you choose to run this this elusive, rare, never seen before slip runner?
Because I'm a speedrunner now, and I gotta be able to slip fast through the overworld.
Makes sense. Symes trying to speedrun some of his sets here. We'll see how that goes for him.
Yeah, ignoring the fact that it's off the command line, so it won't even let me slip, sadly.
I'm surprised you made such a rookie mistake, Symes.
Yeah, I guess I just forgore.
Well, hopefully that doesn't end up being an issue for Symes here. And I think that's all I have to mention. The navicust loadouts, other than that, are pretty standard for Infinite Beast. Attack max on both sides, extremely high HP. And yeah, it seems like I'm ready to go in if you are.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to come in here and do some damage control. Yes, the slip runner actually is in there to get crack step. It's the smallest Navi customizer piece that gives you access to crack step. And since this is Infinite Beast, Bowser has permanent air shoes. So that means you're just cracking panels without ever having a negative of not being able to move over those panels. Also, I'm surprised Nerf hasn't commented on the BDT.
I did mention that Symes is playing BDT. I didn't mention my disgust for BDT, but I'm trying to be polite here.
I see, okay. That's
also, how could you lie to me, Symes? How could you lie to me? I thought you were running the slip runner because you're a speedrunner, and you need it for your strats.
It's for both the crack step and for that.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, makes sense to me. I'm ready to head into the set if you are.
Yeah, legs go. So starting on this grass field, it looks like I'm going for the Element Man SP to go for this 480 damage. And also, I'm going to be banned for using the sound mod.
Yeah, we've got the partial picnic field here. Element Man SP fires off, but it's going to get blocked by Passbyword's anti-damage. Full Cust coming in right off the bat here. Going to get Symes into this next turn, where we're going to use the Dust Digging here. Extremely unlucky for Symes here, not able to pull the turn 2 BDT.
Oh yeah, but there it is.
Oh yeah, okay, so turn 3 BDT. Yeah, looking pretty good here. Here's the BDT drop. Should be a pretty tough situation for Passbyword here. And it's even going to get comboed into the Bubble Star for double damage here. Or rather, the Bubble Star is going to be used while the BDT is on the field. Should secure the 400. Ooh, nice grab revenge from Passbyword. Can interrupt the BDT charge. Symes does still have... Oh no, never mind. The Erase Tail interrupts the charge again with the D-Cross hit. So Symes was not able to get out any Dark Thunders on this turn. Just going to carry the hand over. Ooh. Yeah, so I guess Passbyword actually stepped through that Bubble Star and didn't take the hit.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. And then Passbyword put up the barrier 200, so I had to just beast charge the Super Vulcan to clear the barrier 200.
Okay, Life Aura coming up for Symes. That's going to... Ooh, very nice, actually. That Tengu Breath takes out the anti-damage and stays on the field, knocks out that Erase Beast. Judge Man as well, coming out for Paralysis here. Going to be chained into this BDT, into the Tengu Breath. Although I'm not sure if the Tengu Breath here at the end would have been better off just being used as a area grab.
Yeah, I think it probably would have, because now Passbyword will be able to cross cancel and avoid it.
He still does have to move 2 panels. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, stepping through the Tengu Breath, Passbyword did take, looks like 2 to 3 hits there. Summon Black 3 coming out, but it is on the Sanctuary panels, so half damage here. Proto Man Star is going to get blocked here by anti-damage. Summon Black 3 again. So while this Magnum isn't going to be able to clear out the entirety of the Sanctuary, Passbyword doesn't have shoes or anything, so it is still going to severely limit Passbyword's mobility on the field. Oh, this could be a pretty painful turn. Fortunately for Passbyword, the time freeze works out in their favor there. They managed to retain their trap. It blocks that 1 Dark Thunder, Now, Invis being popped by Passbyword, but slow gauge here on Symes' side of the field. Ooh, and now the time freeze is going to work out in Symes' favor here. Anti-damage still going to be preserved. Ooh, Symes taking a bit more of that Gundel Soul 3 than he'd have liked to, most likely, because Symes was trying to avoid stepping into any of the Colonel soldiers and ended up reacting a little bit late to that step forward for the Gundel Soul 3 from Passbyword. Down to 281 HP here, but Passbyword is also low. Some defense coming up here for Symes. Ooh, and this wind is going to take care of that life aura. Each Dark Thunder is only going to be doing 100 damage now. Ooh, 200 with that Bubble Star connecting. Down to 37 HP. And Passbyword takes the first match in this set. Unfortunately, Symes was not able to get out enough damage there. The Sanctuary panels really cut down the Dark Thunders enough for Passbyword to make it and finish it off with the Beast Buster.
Yeah, that was pretty tough for me at the end.
Yeah, Passbyword definitely had some good usage of those defensive chips throughout the match there, using those anti-damages to stifle Symes' offensive pressure. And looks like, I'm not sure if you were trying to get the Dust Suck up there.
Yeah, I think I was trying to, but it's pretty tough when you're in a Beast out.
Yeah, the input does become tighter when you're trying to do the back B inputs while you're in Beast. Ooh, pretty close to dodging that, but...
So it is pretty risky staying in Dust here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to just step some of these Erase Tails in order to avoid this. Ooh, very patient on Passbyword's side there. Yeah, unfortunately, you weren't able to reach BDT. You did manage to get these recovery 300s, these 2 recovery 300s in hand, so that's going to buy you some more time, but not what you want to see in this matchup. Ooh, the Sanctuary comes out a bit early here for Passbyword, and that might actually be pretty good for you, because I do believe you still have Element Man and Element Man SP to deal with it. Not able to pull them on this turn, but when they do come up, you're just going to be able to easily reset the field here, or set it to grass, I should say. So far, it's been pretty rough draws for Symes, but Passbyword hasn't put on the pressure, or managed to put on that much pressure. Here's the BDT drop, so Symes is finally going to be fighting back a bit. Ooh, and both of the Beast charges, the Slash Beast charges, missed from Passbyword here, not able to get that double damage, which would have been devastating as Tengu.
Yeah, I was able to use the all the broken panels to make sure that the Slash Beast wouldn't hit.
Yeah, I mean, with the Navicust loadouts, Passbyword doesn't have air shoes or anything, so those broken panels really helped with being able to safely step out.
And still haven't been able to get either of these element mans.
Yeah, that's it's pretty bad for your damage output on these turns, because you're going to be halved on these holy panels. But on the other hand, having them this late into your folder, because they're probably going to come up like next turn, does mean that there's a good chance they'll be comboed together. So you're going to be able to go into like a Element Man Grass into Element SP Fire combo, most likely. Ooh. Okay, so there's one of them. Not sure if you really want to use that as Element Grass. I guess you're not losing too much damage overall compared to how much damage is getting cut off of your Dark Thunders. Very nice and patient play from Symes here. Gonna get enormous value out of this Judge Man, knocking off the anti-damage, getting rid of the invis, and getting that area back. So now there's still this one holy panel, but I'm not sure if it's really that big of an issue for you. The Judge Man whiffs from Passbyword. It looks like Passbyword is gonna try to, it's gonna just try to step around these Dark Thunders, but there is that huge risk now of getting this D-Cross into the bubble, into the double damage Dark Thunder. This could potentially be 480 damage from the Bubble Star Dark Thunder combo. Ooh, not able to get the double damage there. But also Passbyword whiffing the Neo variable, but it was going to go into that anti-damage anyways.
Yeah, and with this area, I can potentially go for Tomahawk Beast charges here.
Ooh, and are you going to go for freeze? Yep, that's the obvious option here. Another area grab into Summon Black 3. That's going to be another 260 damage on the Passbyword here. And ooh, very nice there. Down to your last two chips, but you do have a big advantage with BDT being in play. And now that Kernel Force, the Gundel Force combo, I should say, is out of the way, looks like you're just going to be able to clean this up with one more Dark Thunder.
Ooh, but I did just use Aqua Spiral.
Really tempting fate here, Symes. Really tempting fate. So clearly what this means is that you're going to lose the set, right?
I guess we'll have to see what happens in this third round.
All right, we've got the skating rink set up here. all of these nice little ice panels in play right at the start of this match. And looks like Symes is going to do the turn 1 instant full cust here. Cycling the full 5 chips. Unfortunately, not able to pull that BDT. Gonna have to wait until turn 3 or 4 most likely to get it. And we see that Passbyword went into Charge Beast here, getting that extra +1 cust on this turn, but gonna switch right into Erase to try to take down Symes' Dust Beast. Oh no, that's tragic. So that trap remains untouched now. Ooh, Passbyword can burn that Invis to block the Blast Man. Justice 1 coming out, but there should be one more chip here. Yep, it converts into the Erase Tail, knocks off the Dust Beast. And now Symes cannot use the Trash Chute to continue digging for the EDT. So Symes instead is going to begin chasing Passbyword down in the weakness cycle. Going into Tengu, gonna try to get some Tengu breaths out here to knock the Erase Beast off. Ooh, this anti-damage is going to knock off the Tengu Beast. But the Tengu Beast really accomplished what it needed to there anyways, just getting that Erase Beast off, denying any further Erase Tails. Both players throwing up their end of turn defense right there. Symes still looking for that BDT. It should be coming up any turn now. And Symes is locking a decent number of chips here, trying to reach it. Only 3 this turn, but we'll see if it comes up. There's only a 300 HP difference between Symes and Passbyword. Looks like Passbyword is just using Beast Buster here. Does have an advantage thanks to the Sanctuary panels in play. Grab Revenge blocked by the anti-damage. And then the Wind Rack blocked by the that Barrier 200 actually means that Symes is going to be able to stay on these front panels and just prevent Passbyword from reclaiming anything. As long as Symes doesn't step back here, Passbyword is not going to be able to push back and get these panels.
Yeah, and it's a tough decision here, because going for this Element Man SP to get the maximum value from clearing the Sanctuary and decrossing the Elec is tempting, but
I think I agree with the choice that you're making here, or this choice of just dropping the BDT this turn, because you kind of need that. I think you kind of need that value from the paralysis and from the pressure to just kind of interrupt Passbyword's offensive potential here. Even when it's getting cut down by half, the utility of BDT is probably going to be really good for you here. Erase Man does connect though, and it's going to leave you paralyzed. Anti-damage dropped. One more area grab, leaving Passbyword fully locked here in the back. And that means there's no potential for dodging this BDT. Ooh. One more Dark Thunder, clears it, and then Bubble Star, just to get that D-Cross. Alright, now you're gonna need that Element Man SP. The problem here is that the Slip Runner has broken these front panels, So now you can't use Element Man SP on this panel you're currently hovering over. Otherwise, it would have been perfect to have been able to get a Element SP Grass and just knock off everything in one go. Instead, you're gonna have to play this a little bit differently. Ooh, Element Man Elec as an option here is going to get rid of everything. And now you're going to go for this Dark Thunder. Erase Man TFC into the area grab. Gonna leave Passbyword powerless to avoid that. And then the Drill Drive as well, doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, even with BDT, I think in this format, attack max is pretty much mandatory.
Yeah, I mean, you're just able to throw in some combos there with the Dark Thunder leading into a Beast Charge, right? So basically your Dark Thunders are able to set up for your own combos effectively while you're in a beast like a Ground Beast or Tengu Beast. Windrack area grab, gonna get Passbyword out of this corner here, and then this holy panel gonna give Passbyword. Oh! But now Passbyword does not have a Windrack to take care of the life aura. So even though some of that Gundam Soul 3 connected, it wasn't even close to enough. And then you get to take care of that one holy panel. Oh, that is brutal. 500 damage from double Dark Thunders connecting into the Judge Man. A bit of a waste in terms of the paralysis time overall, but you don't want to carry that one Judge Man into your next turn. Recover 300 and Windrack coming in here. The Windrack is going to be very, very nice here. Even just to... Ooh, you're gonna lose the life aura here, just looking... Yeah, really making good use of the Slip Runner, the crack panels forming here. But now you're paralyzed. This Dark Thunder, though. Alright, and that means Symes does take the set 2-1. Congratulations, Symes, on taking that set. Both players there performed pretty well, but Passbyword did have some good defensive plays, but you being able to retain control of the area there, being able to just hug the front there and apply pressure with those Dark Thunders ended up just allowing you to close out that set. There's also some good usage of your Element Man SP, breaking those 3 back row holy panels, as well as destroying the life aura all in one go. And that great value, great usage of those chips just meant that Passbyword was not able to squeeze through into that next turn, was not able to survive the onslaught from those Dark Thunders.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun set. GG's. It was definitely pretty close at the end there.
All right, moving on. Let's go into the setups for our next set of the day, which should be Ricochet versus Sheriel. All right, once again, we have the Gregar versus Falzar matchup here. This time, looks like the Falzar player, Sheriel, on the right, is going to be running base Anomaly rather than BDT. And we'll see how that plays out for them. Sheriel is also making the interesting choice here of running double Spoutman Star. Spoutman is a pretty decent chip, but I don't know if it's worth running 2 copies of Spoutman Star, right? Because Spoutman SP, of course, does a ton of damage. I feel like that would have been if you're looking at trying to threaten Gregar players' heat and charge crosses, the threat of punishing them with 720 damage from Spoutman SP probably would have been better than just running 2 Spoutman stars, in my opinion. But still, we'll see how that choice turns out for Sheriel. Ricochet, on the other hand, choosing to run some SP navies in the form of Element Man and Judge Man SP, gonna get that extra value, extra utility, flexibility from those choices. Pretty standard loadout aside from that. I guess the thing to mention here would be the air raid in Ricochet's folder. It's going to be boosted with attack plus 30, double point, and white capsule. And of course, the attack plus 30 and double point can also go into Kernel Force potentially. So there's a bit of flexibility, some options available for Ricochet there in terms of how they want to go about using their chips. This is going to be a little bit lower HP. On Ricochet's side, it's going to be 1900 HP, and Sheriel significantly less HP at 1500. And also so both players do have recovery 300 still, so at the very least there's going to be that to pad things out. But a pretty standard set of defenses. But in addition, Sheriel is running 3 barrier 100s. What's your opinion on barrier 100s as a defensive option in this format?
Yeah, I think barrier 100 is not bad. I think I actually during the original Beast's Fury, I think I ran some in Y code in one of my folders with the Recuv 300 and Summon Black 3. It is pretty nice for DFCing stuff, but and it could be good for like really stalling out an Erase Beast turn.
Yeah, definitely the defensive utility there, as well as the fact that, of course, it's infinite beast, so you can just beast charge it. If you feel like you're not going to get good defensive value, or you don't need more defense, you can always just convert it into beast charges, get the extra damage out. So I think the versatility, the flexibility of that chip is pretty good in this format. In standard format, maybe not as much, but it still can be a decent chip there as well, depending on what you can block with it. So it should be a pretty interesting matchup. There's no gauges on Sheriel's side of the field, while there are 2 gauges coming out, 2 slow gauges from Ricochet, so we're going to see how that plays out. I don't think it being slow gauge is that detrimental necessarily to Falzar in Infinite Beast, just because if you can knock out your opponent's cross, if you can knock out Erase Beast or something, then instead you're the one enjoying a full turn of beast charges, right? So it all depends on that cross matchup and cross mind game there, and how these 2 players manage to play around their own resources and the enemy's resources in terms of that threat. So should be interesting. But with that, I think I'm ready to go into the set if you are.
Yeah, let's go.
Ricochet going into Charge Beast right off the bat. Gonna try to get that custom ramping Cust 1 on that next turn. Element Man coming out from Sheriel. Gonna get blocked by Invis. Still gonna go for Element Man Elec and break these panels. Now Ricochet is forced onto the back. I don't know if that was a great choice, to be honest, to go for that Beast Charge. You do know Sheriel has double Spoutman Star. Luckily for Ricochet, neither of them were selected or possibly brought up on this turn, at turn 1. So now, though, Ricochet is going to have to watch out for Spoutman Star coming out to knock off the Charge Cross.
Yeah, they are actually safe in the current positioning because Sheriel isn't in the back 2 columns. Ooh, but now they move to the back and TFC the barrier 200.
Erase Man coming out, going to take out that trap. But yeah, the Spoutman Star does knock off the Charge Beast. Judge Man from Ricochet gonna reclaim some area.
Ooh, enable those holes repair just in time to step forward and avoid the Tomahawk Beast charge. Ooh, and that was a unfortunate TFC. They could have let the panel grab go through and just used the area grab afterwards.
Symes, you sound really far away again. Can you move to the front row?
Heat Beast coming out for Ricochet here. This is going to be a big threat to Sheriel's Tomahawk strategy.
Not beast charging this panel return.
Yeah, an interesting choice. Definitely missing some of the value there. Could have been useful in knocking off that barrier 100. And in fact, there's still the risk actually of Sheriel walking into another panel of it and taking the decross it. So very surprising that Ricochet decided not to go for that.
Yeah, they are switching to Erase Man, or Erase Beast here. And ooh, Sheriel switching to Dust. So this is actually a pretty good situation for Ricochet. I think... Yeah, because with the Life Aura, Sheriel had nothing to follow up breaking their area, so they could have just beast charged that panel return. And
we're seeing a lot of these combo pieces coming up for Ricochet here. Looks like it's going to be a double point Kernel Force, which I'm not sure about the damage output on this.
Yeah,
it should be enough though.
Using that column of soldiers, so double point on Q Force isn't really worth it most of the time.
It can be okay, but okay, it worked out. Sheriel was already at a very low HP threshold, and Ricochet fired off that Gundel Soul 3 very early though, so Sheriel could have actually stepped out of it and potentially survived that whole thing. So a very risky play from Ricochet, not quite executing that combo correctly, kind of giving Sheriel a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit of outplay potential there. But fortunately for Ricochet, looks like Sheriel was not expecting that and ended up taking the entirety of the Gundel Soul.
Ooh, and starting with Elec here is pretty interesting. Going ahead and using an Elect Beast charge on the first barrier.
Yeah, a bit questionable there, but able to get this second Elect Breath to connect here is going to paralyze Sheriel going to this next turn. Yeah, a bit of an issue now. Ricochet is going to have to Wind Rack to get rid of this anti-damage. Ooh, but Sheriel chose not to cross-cancel. Oh no, that's very unfortunate for Ricochet. Sheriel mashed out and used that Erase Man just in time to interrupt the Wind Rack.
All right, and going into Erase here.
Yep, does look like it's going to be Erase Beast. Or maybe not. Ricochet trying to think this through, but Charge Beast doesn't exactly have a reliable way to use these chips and convert them into damage here.
Ooh, and the Fish Anomaly gets blocked by the Invis. Are we gonna see? Oh, there's the Aqua Spiral. Getting a lot of value out of the Aqua Spirals there, actually.
Yeah, Ricochet stepping back into them a bit, taking a little bit of extra damage. And Ricochet now down to 420 HP. Sheriel still pretty healthy at 1010, especially considering Sheriel started with 400 less. It's a bit of a rough situation here for Ricochet. We're going to see if they're going to be able to get their way out of it. You have to keep in mind that they do still have quite a few heavy hitters left in their folder. If they can just reach them and get them to connect, then they could still turn this around quite easily. That Spoutman Star is going to knock off the... Ooh, that's a very painful Tengu Breath right there.
Ooh, and whiffs the Judgment. This is probably going to be it. And so now we go into round 3 here. It looks like they're going Charge Beast turn 1 for that Cust Aid, and they're leading with the anti-damage in case of the Spout the Sockwoman.
The anti-damage is going to be able to block a Spoutman here. But, ooh, a little bit preemptive there on that anti-damage. Showing their hand a little bit.
There is a really funny typo with Spoutman and BN4 and getting the Erase decross on the Ground Beast.
Ricochet managing to connect with that Erase Man there onto Sheriel's ground cross was actually that was pretty pivotal there. Sheriel taking 470 damage on that turn 1 is going to be pretty dangerous here, given that he's up against Ricochet playing Gregor. So you're going to get this Colonel Force coming out. Get that. We still haven't seen the air raid actually being dropped. So we'll see. They've definitely got to watch out for the Colonel Force combo. The Gundel Force is capable of taking someone out when they're at around 1000 HP quite easily.
Ooh, that was... I don't know if I agree with that TFC, because, yeah, they should have kept their anti-damage up and beast charged the life aura instead up against the Tengu beast.
Yeah, sudden reversal here. Sheriel able to get really good value out of those Tengu breaths. They are pushing Ricochet up against the corner here now and hugging this area advantage.
Yeah, but they got a perfect draw.
Yeah, this could just be it now. The power of Gundel Soul, or not Gundel Soul, but Colonel Force. There is no Gundel Soul combo here actually, and ooh, very nice use of the panel grabs. Oh no! That's a classic.
Where is Soul? I'm pinging him.
I love Beat. Beat deserves the very best. You know, I was just feeding some birds the other day. I was feeding them some pizza crust, and seeing Beat fly in here, making it out with that haul, really brings a tear to my eye. Really brings a little bit of joy to my soul. Let the bird have its meal.
Yeah, but we could be seeing these classic slash axe on Tengu here.
Oh!
They could have survived with the undershirt, I think. Ooh, but Rush does come out. Do they have any traps other than anti-damage? Nope. Oh, but they anyways.
Oh no! Wow. All right. Yeah, the slash beast charge connected for 800 damage and took Sheriel down to 1 HP. Then Ricochet didn't even switch to the Gregor Vulcan, to Gregor Buster to finish things off. Just used the second slash beast charge, connected with one half of it to finish things off. That was a brutal conclusion to that set. Well played to Ricochet and Sheriel. Both players played very well there, showing some very interesting combos. But yeah, that was a pretty good set, and I'm excited to see what we've got next here. Looks like the next set of the day is actually going to be Passbyword versus Ricochet. So we're now seeing this Gregor versus Gregor matchup. I think the first mirror matchup of the day. So we'll see how that turns out. Both players running that Gundel Force, of course. Yeah, that I'm still stunned by the conclusion of that set. And man, right after Beat flew away with the Colonel Force as well. I guess Ricochet was not happy about that. Okay, so here we're seeing a bit of a difference in terms of the Navicuss loadout. We've seen both of these players already today. The Passbyword having a little bit more HP here, and also running both players with the attack max, of course, almost mandatory in Infinite Beast, and then both players running that Gundel Force. A lot of similarities in their builds, but also a couple of key differences. It's interesting to note that the Passbyword took Justice 1 as a splash. The only other J code that Passbyword's running is the Recovery 300. On the other hand, Ricochet is running that Judgment SP with a double Recovery 300s. So, yeah, I think it's going to be pretty interesting matchup here. I think the biggest, most crucial difference I might say here is actually going to be that Ricochet is running those double points, or the double point attack 30 white capsule, those combo chips that are supposed to be being run with that Air Raid 3, but we still haven't seen the combo yet. Those could get massive value, and those could easily chew through that 300 HP difference. Could do a lot more than 300.
Yeah, that would definitely be very hyped to see if the air raid combo lands.
Yeah, definitely. Other than that, I think I don't have too much to say about the specific matchup. So if you're ready to jump into it, then let's head in.
Yeah, let's go.
We've got these delicious grapefruit gushers in the back, pulsating with their juicy goodness. And then we have the two Gregars facing off here. Also, I misspoke earlier. It is only a 200 HP difference rather than 300. 2100 versus 1900. Passbyword, though, is a very good player. Understands how to make use of those crosses, how to make use of the beast charges. So we'll see how this plays out here. Judge Man blocked by anti-damage right off the bat. Not going to give Ricochet any combo potential. But still, Ricochet manages to catch Passbyword with that charge beast. The rush does get burned onto the life aura, so no paralysis there either. Looks like Ricochet really aiming for that charge beast. Could potentially knock off this life aura, but going to this next turn, Passbyword is probably gonna be able to interrupt that if it does come up. And Passbyword choosing not to go into any cross, just gonna play with the base Gregar form here. Erase Beast coming out from Ricochet. Ooh, Wind Rack, but oh, that is not good for Ricochet. Passbyword catching them out here, taking out the anti-damage and a Wind Rack, canceling them, getting the full damage on the Justice 1 as Ricochet steps back. Ricochet is able to take out the life aura through the use of the erase tail, but now is trapped in the corner here and has taken an enormous amount of damage. Oh, sneaking that Judge Man through the barrier 200 is going to leave Ricochet paralyzed. Now, wow, Passbyword even going for Element Elex just to break that other back panel. And now does Air Raid. Oh, that is actually going to lead to the combo connecting here. Air Raid might do a lot.
Oh, and there it goes.
Yeah, what a reversal. Ricochet able to get the combo off. Sadly, there was no double point there, because the double point would have probably just turned it into a straight up execution there. Passbyword just gunned down by that plane, but still a huge amount of damage.
Yeah, definitely closed the gap in their HP.
Yeah, you do have to keep in mind though that Passbyword still has a lot of resources left here. But at 1000 HP to 865 HP, this could become very volatile with Gundel Force in play. For both players, they're going to have to be very careful. And it looks like Ricochet is probably going to end up... Ooh. Yeah, I think Passbyword will hang on to this. Maybe not actually, because with this this other wind rack here. Yeah, Passbyword doesn't have to hang on to that previous hand. But I am surprised the Passbyword. Actually, no. Yeah, this wind rack is going to have to be kept. Ooh. Like breath coming out, paralyzing Ricochet, cracking all these panels. That's going to be the painful part here. Another Elect Breath. Prowse coming in again.
Oh, and here is this Gundel Force turn. Will this be it? Or will Ricochet have some way to survive, or maybe have their own grab revenge into Gundel Force? But this Sanctuary is still an issue for them as well.
Passbyword clears out that anti-damage, has damage to spare, and finishes off that round. Ricochet ending up taking that loss there.
And so this time it's Passbyword who's starting in a charge cross. We'll see what cross Ricochet goes for. Oh, both players going for charge here. Ooh,
480 damage right off the bat. Oh, wow. Passbyword just stepping down there, dodging that charge beast. Would have destroyed that life aura, and that would have been a huge loss in value for Passbyword. Definitely want that life aura to block more than just that one hit. Judge Man here does connect, and that Wind Rat does take care of the life aura. Area grabs cancel each other out, and it looks like Passbyword is going to crack these panels and then take care of the life aura. And this is a pretty dangerous position now for Ricochet with these cracked panels. Yeah, we'll see if Passbyword has some sort of offensive play here. Probably going to go just for Erase Tails. This Holy Panel, Spare 200. This is going to be massive value against Erase Tails. And this trap is not going to help Ricochet versus these incoming Erase Tails. Now, trading on that Holy Panel is not what you want to do as Ricochet. You really don't want to just trade Gregor Vulcan into Passbyword there. This could still swing either way, thanks to Gundel Force being in play for both players. Ricochet does have the area advantage here, but Passbyword also has some tools available.
Oh, the double point comes out. Is the air raid coming? Oh,
oh, that might be bad. Getting that rush off of the Holy Panel as well.
Oh, just the Q force. Oh, they're not outside. They need to go touch grass. Wow, they would have won if that was a full powered Gundel Soul. Wow.
Oh wow. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think there's a. Is there a visual difference in the Gundel Soul when you're?
Yeah, it looks more like bright red and orange, I think, when you're outside.
Yeah, when you're at full power of the Gundel Soul, it's more orange. That was yellow.
Yeah,
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Passbyword. That made the difference. Is that so? Let this be a lesson to you that you should go outside and touch grass.
Yeah, yeah, that ended up being the difference maker right there. Passbyword survived by such a small amount. That was definitely actually the Gundel Soul difference. So you want to be outside when you're running Gundel Soul 3 because the power is going to vary based on the sunlight, because that's the whole thing with the Gundel Soul.
Passbyword had his sunglasses on.
Yeah, so you want to make sure you are saved outside under the beautiful shining sun, so you can get that maximum power Gundel Soul out. Ricochet should have taken that. Ricochet actually should have taken that one, but Passbyword just absorbs that sunlight and fired it right back at Ricochet.
Yeah, I usually just go to like Skytown or something.
Yeah, well played to Passbyword and Ricochet. Probably should have gone to a game 3 there, but unfortunately for Ricochet, yeah, let that be a lesson. Gotta keep that in mind when you have Gundel Soul 3 in your folder. But yeah, well played once again. And with that, let's head into the setups for our next set of the day, which should be EasyA and that Sagan. All right.
So yeah, this looks like it will be a Falls Armor, both players have Cust 2 and Bug Stop. And actually, that Sagan does have the 4 attack plus 1s. Meanwhile, EasyA has no buster stats. But I'm glad at least this week so far, we haven't seen anyone trying to use the useless charge max like we saw last week.
People playing Infinite Beast format for the first time, probably, it's something you have to learn. You know, you don't need that charge max. It's not going to offer you anything in Infinite Beast. It's actually kind of painful for me to look at these setups for the simple reason that there's that wasted space there. I'm not sure that that's really optimized. I feel like looking at it, that makes me feel a little bit I feel something strange looking at those 2 blocks on each Nabicast. Alright, but in any case, like you said, it is Falzar versus Falzar. We've seen the Falzar versus Gregar, the rival matchups. We've seen Gregar versus Gregar. Now we're seeing Falzar versus Falzar. Meteor Knuckle versus Base Anomaly. We've got this B code set up from EasyA, whereas that Sagan is running more of a. It's more just a whole bunch of stuff. You have the A code chips of Risky Honey 3 and Elect Pulse 2, but there's nothing else in A code there. Not even Spoutman SP or anything, which is in code for A. And then most of it is just the star coded chips. So we'll see how this match plays out. EasyA is running Muramasa, and Base Anomaly, so that does make me want to root for them a little bit more. You know, I have to see that Muramasa do 0 damage, of course.
Yeah, I'm really not a big fan of M-Knuckle in this format. So I actually would rather see the Fish Anomaly or even Cross Divide.
I think why do you not like Meteor Knuckle in this format? Because I do agree with you on one aspect, or there's one thing about it that makes me think Meteor Knuckle isn't quite as good.
It's the fact that Falzar has that permanent air shoes, so you'll never be able to trap them with it. And also the fact that compared to in standard, Slash Cross isn't usually as much of a threat anyways, so having the extra Slash Cross 8 isn't as good either.
Yeah, I agree with you on both of those points. That does mean that Meteor Knuckle has a lot less value. But I do think, because when I was playing Infinite Beast, I was running Meteor Knuckle, I think. And the reason for that was actually just because I was running maximum panel grabs. So it was really easy to manipulate your opponent into a maximum hit Meteor Knuckle situation. But yeah, I do see the downsides to Meteor Knuckle in Infinite Beast format. It does make Base Anomaly more viable in comparison, and I think that's actually a good thing, or it's a little bit more refreshing to see more Base Anomaly coming into play, and it did in Cross Divide as well, like you said. With that, I'm ready to head into this match if you are.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so with this double VOD, we're going to be able to see some of the difference in their chip selection. You know, that Sagan does have a lot more star-coded chips, which means that there isn't going to be an issue of any kind of conflict in their chip selection, in their cuss screen. But EasyA is running primarily B code. We're going to see... Actually, hey, that's Wide Blade in there. Doesn't that mean... Yeah, that's Wide Blade, Long Blade.
So they got the double hero PA.
Yeah, didn't notice that, but yeah, they do have double hero PA. All right, that makes me not want to root for them anymore.
Wow. Nerith is
I'm a hipster.
hater.
I'm a hipster, so I know everyone thinks double hero is cool. I just want to tell you all that you're wrong.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah, I personally think double hero is pretty lame, and like not even just like weak. I don't think it's like. I don't think the issue is that it's weak. It's just that it's not cool.
I think the issue is both. I think it's pretty weak.
Well, okay, yeah, no, I agree that it's weak, but I would run something weak if it's at least cool. Now, double hero, I'm afraid, doesn't qualify in either category. It's just weak and uncool. So, yeah, I'm sorry to tell everyone that everyone that likes double hero here that it's actually not very cool.
Oh no!
No! The flash bomb.
You hate to see it. The flash bomb yeeted off the edge of the field. That would have given them a lot of value too. It would have pierced that invis and cleared that trap.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are no panels behind those panels off screen. When you throw it off field, it just falls into the abyss.
Well, actually, there was that new glitch that was found, and there are panels behind those panels. The glitch with Laser Man chips and 4 that can hit them on other rows.
Okay, but that's 4, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people tested with the Daniel patch, and it actually was fixed in 6.
Okay, yeah. So what I said wasn't wrong then, right? There are no panels.
Yeah, I guess in 6 they removed the extra panels. That's very sad.
All right, we're seeing Sagan sitting on that meteor knuckle, probably wanting to use it at the right time here to get that maximum damage on it. Anti-Navi coming out here for EasyA. Ooh, and Sagan knows that that's anti-Navi now. Well, actually, it could be. Yeah, no, now he knows for sure.
Oh, the tank cannon comes out at the end of the turn, but is it gonna connect?
I love these that beast jump animation. I love those frames.
Yeah, that always looks super, like, very stylish.
Sagan thinking carefully about what they're gonna do with this gun pointed at their head. This gigantic cannon, rather. Yeah, I wonder if they're actually able to squeeze out of the situation, because I'm not sure about the frame data on the animation there. When it's too late to actually sidestep it.
Yeah, I think in this position they can probably step up out of the way. Or are they going to try and interrupt it?
Ooh, yeah, they do step up, but they actually run into those geyser panels, so... Oh, okay. Getting hit there.
Yeah, I guess that the thunder was still lingering there. And blocking their own base anomaly with that Magnum.
Yeah, not a great look. They can't... Wait, did they just...
Yeah, I think they had to throw it away because of the life aura.
But I think they still have Tengu, don't they?
Yeah, but it looks like
Oh yeah,
they
okay.
have a trap up.
Yeah, with the trap.
but actually, I think that's anti-navi.
Yeah, it was tested for both element trap and anti-damage already, so they should know it's anti-navi.
And of course, in 6, anti-navi doesn't take base, but 5 hits on 6 panel.
Wow, that's some interesting meteor knuckle luck right there. And now EasyA has been reduced to 1 HP.
Yeah, and they do have this double hero PA.
Might as well use it, honestly, so we can all see how lame double hero is.
Yeah, but it looks like they're going for this Elect Pulse 2 to immediately finish them off. That Sagan is probably just gonna mash A here.
Well, no big loss. Well, you can see the stronger chip or combination of chips there. It looks like double hero is significantly weaker than Elect Pulse 2.
It would have been really funny if they got it off in time, but Sagan jumped to their area and it missed.
Just does 0 damage, yeah. Actually, does double hero actually hit the whole field or only your opponent's side of the field?
I think I would imagine it only targets the opponent's area.
Yeah, that would have been pretty sad. So in a way, that was actually a merciful end. You know, not having to see double hero fail to do anything. All right.
Ooh.
Erase Man is going to connect here for double damage and a decross. That's a huge swing in EasyA's favor here. Oh, wow. And the Flash Bomb just going to paralyze again, prevent anything else from happening this turn. The beat does take away, I think that was an Erase Man.
I think that was a Element Man, but they already have the your favorite PA.
Might as well use it. I mean, it's not like you do more damage just by using the chips individually, right?
I'm not sure, because the Proto Man by itself is 290, and then the other ones are only 150, so I guess using the chips by themselves would be 590.
Meanwhile, that's true, 10 extra damage, so you can see that insane value from the double hero, right? Putting those chips together. All right, go for it. That was so cool. That was amazing. Did you see that sick display of skill?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, definitely. I can't believe Nerith is such a hater.
Really? You should be able to tell by this point that I am. I like to randomly hate on things. Ooh, yeah, that's a combo. With an 1100 HP difference here, EasyA is significantly in the lead here. Clearly because of that double hero. That double hero was just the difference maker here. Probably the reason EasyA is winning. Ooh, Sagan does manage to dodge the boomer.
Oh, could we see the finish with base anomaly here? But they're once again taking the magnums that will block their own base anomaly. It is kind of sad that F code has that anti-synergy.
Yeah, but I mean, F code also has machine gun 3, so you could have just locked machine gun 3s in your folder instead. You still get the cursor value, right?
Yeah.
But so that's a conscious choice to take those magnums instead. Get that utility. It's just sometimes not good utility.
Oh, and actually throwing away their meteor knuckle here. Which, I mean, it was gonna be blocked anyways.
Pretty sus. Like you mentioned, pretty sus throwing the magnum right in front of your base anomaly, so now you can't use it. Would have been a stylish finisher.
I mean, I think base anomalies, like, ooh, yeah, they get out of it. I think base anomaly is at minimum like as lame as double euro.
Wow. Okay, I think you're just being a contrarian at this point.
I am the contrarian.
Yeah, I can tell because I'm quite the contrarian, and I'm detecting that contrarian vibe from you. You're just saying that for the sake of stirring up some feelings here.
I mean,
we all know base anomaly is sick. Okay, we all know base anomaly is extremely cool.
All he does is throw some onion rings at you.
Do you not like onion rings?
Onion rings are great.
Okay, well, there you go then. Then base anomaly, by extension, has to be great. You don't want onion rings? What's wrong with you?
I mean, I guess that is a fair point. Then now I actually do want some onion rings.
Yeah, now I want onion rings too. All right, we've managed to make ourselves hungry over here. Looks like this match is progressing. Not able to use that flash bomb over on EasyA's side thanks to all these broken panels. You'd have to aim for that one panel, hope your opponent doesn't try to stand on it, which they might if they're trying to use a Navi chip, right? So not exactly something you want to bet on. On the other side of the field, not exactly a strong combo, but I guess Sagan's going to be able to play for that plus area. Just set up for that next turn, potentially get some good damage out then.
Ooh, and for some reason, EasyA not using their chips that turn and actually throwing them all away. They had a element trap and then like another couple chips after it.
Pretty interesting area situation here. EasyA does have grab banish though, so also yeah, I saw that comment in there in YouTube chat. I'm not going to acknowledge that. Not going to even acknowledge that. Yeah, I'm not giving that one the time of day. How could you not? Just how could you not like them? Ooh, Anti-Navi does get tripped up here, takes away that Element Man. Interesting chain of events.
Yeah, just taking the D-Cross. And they're gonna block off their own base anomaly again.
Oh no! Not again.
See, I mean,
EasyA, please.
at least double hero hits over holes.
I mean, true. So what you're telling me is that double hero takes less skill.
Yeah, it takes a lot of skill to use the onion rings.
It does, doesn't it? Think about it. First, you have to slice the onions, and then gotta get the breading ready. Gotta deep fry them.
Ooh, and I think that was 6 hits there. Yeah, it's certainly
EasyA sitting in a very awkward situation. Partially his own fault here, not even able to use his Giga.
Yeah, but are they gonna go for this white capsule machine gun into? They're not going for the Muramasa with it.
Yeah, they're just deciding to do a little bit less damage here. Well, in the end, Tomahawk would have.
Ooh, but they do manage to completely avoid this this super Vulcan.
Oh, that's good value, actually. Hey, I take it back. Yeah, that was actually pretty good value.
Oh, and now they do have the Blast Man against this Tomahawk and the double hero PA, but it looks like that Sagan's loading up this Element Man SP here, and they are not changing crosses, so they could. Oh, okay, going for the.
That was so cool. Man, Proto Man is just a cool list, isn't he?
And it couldn't even finish them off, leaving them with 122 HP. Like, if I'm putting a SP Navi in a PA, I would expect it to do a lot more damage than that.
Or, give some utility or something.
Okay, both players with a life aura here. Oh, it actually Beat was still active, so Beat could have ate those onion rings anyways.
I mean, Beat deserves those onion rings, right? I think Beat should just have a nice helping of onion rings whenever Beat feels like it. Okay, EasyA loading up this defense tier, but Sagan does have the back B of Tengu available to finish things off.
Oh, what? How did that miss?
That was weird. Yeah, I wonder what the interaction there was.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but that was pretty rough. I guess the explosion on the tank cannon doesn't have a lingering hitbox.
Yeah, I guess Sagan wasn't actually taking that hit. Like, Sagan stepped into it afterwards, and it did not register as a hit. The hitbox was already gone, and so the life aura was still there. All right, well played to EasyA and Sagan. That does mean Sagan comes out ahead of the disgusting, despicable, pathetic double hero.
Yeah, but it also means they unfortunately come out ahead of the fish anomaly.
Yeah, true. But that's life, you know. All right, with that, let's head into setups for our next set of the day. It should be Master S1X versus Rocku.
Yeah, so we've got another Falzar matchup here. We got Master S1X against Rocku. And Master S1X has got the folder pack too.
Oh. Yeah, and you can see here on the sheet that actually roll 3 isn't highlighted. So Master S1X should be rocking 7 Navi chips here. It looks like they're only rocking 6 because the roll 3 was not highlighted with the rest of them. Unforgivable. Who was responsible for that?
Yeah, whoever it is definitely loses their star.
Yeah. On the other hand, we also have Rocku with their 4 Navi chips, and one of them is highlighted incorrectly. That Element Man SP is the wrong color.
Yeah, okay, they should also lose their star.
That is just unforgivable. You know, it really hurts my eyes seeing this.
Yeah, just how horrible. But both players here should be extremely disappointed in themselves.
All right. But yeah, Falzar versus Falzar mirror matchup. Bucket of Thunder from Rocku versus Meteor Knuckle from Master S1X. Looking at this, it looks like Master S1X is running anti-recovery, which I approve of in this format. But unfortunately, there isn't going to be any value in this matchup because Rocku is a psycho and didn't take recovery 300s in Infinite Beast format like everyone else. So, yeah, just gonna have to beast charge that anti-recovery, I guess.
I mean, no one had a Recuv 300s in the last match either.
Yeah, absolutely unhinged. Why would you not take recovery 300s in Infinite Beast? Anyways, it should be interesting to see how this plays out. Meteor Knuckle versus Buck Death Thunder. And I mean, this is the second BDT of the day we've seen. The first one being you, of course, Symes, as our first match of the day. Let's see if Rocku can also pull it out here and secure a win. But yeah, Bubble Stars with the Electric Dragons, Buck Death Thunder. I mean, it's pretty typical L code with this BDT setup. There's also the Aqua Needle 3s though, which, yeah, I'm not sure about the Aqua Needle 3s and what they offer here, actually. Yeah, I mean, there's no white capsules, there's no ice generation, so those Aqua Needle 3s are just going to be doing like that one charged hit. It's not bad, I guess, if you're in Spout Cross, you're getting that chip recovery, you're getting the double damage from it, and at that point it is pretty decent, even with no multi-hit. But, oh, actually, no, wait, there's 3 white capsules right above it. What am I thinking? Yeah, I'm blind. So, yeah, okay, so it makes perfect sense now. Those Aqua Needle 3s are going to be white capsuled for massive damage. And it's going to also synergize with the BDT. Yeah, I need to get new glasses. Need to get my prescription checked. And Symes, of course, didn't didn't correct me here. Just let me look like a fool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised you didn't notice it.
Symes, how could you betray me like this?
All right, moving on to the match.
All right. I guess we're heading right into it then.
Ooh, and we got the Guardian field here.
Yeah, we've got the garden gnomes out here, full grass, and then the guardians in the back. We have the two lawns facing off against each other. I still can't believe you betrayed me like that, Symes.
I mean, all these weirdo double hero fans would say you deserve it.
Let this be a lesson to trust no one.
I mean, I'm still not too sure about the Aqua Needle tech, but I guess we'll see if it works out.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a lot of investment for those Aqua Needles, right? But I guess there is... Oh, what the heck was that? All right, both garden gnomes have been fired out. That was... Huh.
What? What?
What?
Tomahawk man at the back column out of its range.
I'm confused. I am so confused. I feel like Master S1X and Rocku are conspiring to I don't know what this is. I guess Rocku just really hates those garden gnomes, and Master S1X decided to mow the lawn there. Just use the Tomahawk SP to cut the grass instead.
Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of value from the anti-Navi, taking the Element Man SP on grass panels. So Rocku still in a dust here, probably trying to dig for that BDT. Ooh, the rush does come out here.
Good value on Magnums. Gonna take care of that trap. Ooh, and the L-Code Bubble Star Elect Dragon combo comes out. Does a decent amount of damage, but Master S1X just rebounds with the Recovery 300. So now they're pretty even still.
Ooh. Definitely, yeah, whiffing the Erase Man.
That is... Oh, wow. Yeah, nothing went right for Master S1X that turn. Oh, truly nothing went right for Master S1X that turn. Okay, truly nothing went right.
That looks like that would have been a lot of hits, too, even on a 6-panel setup. That looked like it would have been like at least 4 or 5 hits.
That is unfortunate for Master S1X. Everything went wrong there. Not able to get the back B. Getting it, but Rocku not being pulled forward there. Not lining up for the Erase Man. And then the Meteor Knuckle getting blocked.
Ooh.
That can't be right.
No, they can at least. Yeah, okay. So they're going ahead and beast charging these chips because Dust Beast, of course, can clear Sanctuary.
Yeah, and Master S1X can just do one more beast charge here to clear the final panel, and the damage is still pretty decent on it. It's not bad. The conversion, especially with this anti-recovery, you've got nothing better to do with it. Oh, I guess we're just throwing that away. Honestly, this anti-sword might be value. I don't know how you would proc it though, because Rocku doesn't have an anti-damage active.
Yeah, they do have a Neo variable.
They have what now?
Neo variable sword.
I'm not sure I'm familiar with that.
It's your second favorite sword attack behind Double Hero.
Okay, well, for some reason, I'm not recalling whatever this is. So, we'll see.
Oh, there it is! And it does proc the anti-sword. But unfortunately, Master S1X was in the bottom row. So, Rocku's able to step up and avoid the anti-sword.
Pretty unfortunate. I'm still not sure what Rocku used there to trigger the anti-sword, but whatever it was, it couldn't have been very good.
Ooh, and Master S1X going for the tornado combo, but...
Oh, wow, the Dust Beast charge, it does avoid the Magnum there. Uninstall, Bubble Star does come out though, and the Tornado combo misses. Master S1X now down to 3 chips. This is not a great situation. You don't want to be running out of resources versus BDT and seeing them still have 981 HP. Okay, at least the Tengu Man SP is going to connect. That's a healthy 320. And of course, what? Oh no. What? Oh no. Yeah, you needed that damage. In fact, what? Oh.
Blustering. You could at least shoot some feathers at them and try to whittle down some of their HP that way.
One last chip? I mean, if you had like beast charged those chips, you might have had enough damage with some feather buster to close this out. But there's no way, right? This is just impossible. I mean, you could have also used the ground beast charge, and you would have gotten rid of those. You could have destroyed the Dark Thunders at the same time that you're doing damage. So, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, that's not good. Master S1X.
Okay, I was gonna say going into Spout is
Oh no. I mean, Ground Beast is the play. You just needed like 3 chips to charge here, and you would have been able to maybe come out on top. So yeah, Ground Beast is indeed the thing you probably should have switched into.
Oh, there comes those aqua needles.
That should be it. Quite tragic. And also, yeah, those aqua needles with the white capsules, actually pretty decent because of the nature of BDT. Restricting your opponent's movement and then also locking them down with it. Rocku closing that one out with the key shot. Only possible thanks to BDT.
It is very sad seeing first barrier last against the attack 1 Falzer builds in this format.
It is very sad seeing attack 1 Falzar builds in this format. It's just it's rough. I mean, paid off for Rocku. Apparently, didn't need attack max for that last round.
Yeah, I mean they do have the BDT, so they do get most of their damage from that.
Sanctuary being dropped by Rocku there, gonna give some pretty decent value, defensive value there.
Yeah, we'll see how long it takes them to draw their BDT this game.
To be honest, I'm not sure it really matters that much. I think Rocku can kind of afford to draw their BDT pretty late and maybe still have a good shot at winning.
Ooh, an erased man TFC from both players here, but this does probably favor Master S1X a bit more thanks to the D-Cross. Ooh, and unfortunate Magnum whiff there for Rocku. Let's see, what is this other Navi? Okay, they do have the Element Man to deal with this Sanctuary. Oh, and there is the BDT for Rocku. All right,
Getting rid of this.
Yeah.
Getting rid of the Sanctuary panels, though. Now we just need to not get comboed into Oblivion by BDTs. Interesting choice by Rocku to not actually end the cust or end a turn and go into cust while Master S1X is paralyzed.
Yeah, because that actually allowed them to get the anti-sword off. Ooh, unfortunately though, whiffing the Tomahawk man again. Ooh.
Magnum does miss from Rocku.
Yeah, and that lets them get the anti-sword confirm. I think there was probably a high latency in this match, so I'm not sure how much of a input delay Rocku was playing with, but that could have been affecting them on those magnums, which is pretty unfortunate. So actually, a Dust Beast charge could be pretty good against BDT here, because it would actually force it off the field.
Yeah, that is very true. The utility from Dust Beast.
Ooh, and actually, yeah, just going for this full M knuckle here. Will it connect?
I believe that was 6 hits.
Yeah, 6 hits is pretty good. Ooh, and they do actually manage to block the ×2 Element Man SP. So after that Meteor Knuckle, we do now see Master S1X with the lead here. And they are able to avoid all these BDTs pretty easily with the +2 area. Now going for the tornado combo. This would be the game, and actually there's no real way for the Wood Dragon to whiff here with Rocku down to just this one column.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was pretty good. That Wood Dragon, that charged Wood Dragon doing a double hit there. 460 damage, and then just... Yeah, okay, wow. Yeah, Master S1X pulls that one out, ties it up 1-1, taking it into game 3.
Ooh, and Rocku had the life aura ready for that Erase Man to keep their dust. So I think Master S1X actually does have all the components for Bodyguard, but it doesn't look like they're going for it here. Not all the components in their hand, obviously, but in their folder.
Yeah, the sword, damage, Navi. Ooh. Yeah, what can Rocku really do about this situation here?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Master S1X does have rush, so invis wouldn't save them here.
Yeah, it would have to be a life aura.
Yeah, I think they already used their life aura.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe they would just have time to get a Lagnum off in time and break the trap.
I don't think so. I don't think the frames work out for them to be able to do that, but I could be wrong.
They might have to cross cancel. Nope. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. With a cross cancel, I think it was possible, but unfortunately, they do take all of those hits of the anti-sword.
Ooh.
PDT finally kicks in for Rocku.
Yeah, and these volcano panels are kind of annoying for a Master S1X now. So Master S1X now switching out of Tengu to Dust, possibly worried that Rocku's gonna go for ooh. And they actually do have the invis to avoid the magnums. Now they have this anti-damage. And so now they, let's see what they put into the dust chute. Just the Tomahawk Man SP, okay.
Interesting choice here, because you do have your tornado combo here. I guess you're missing the attack plus 30, but yeah, I guess without that attack plus 30, it's But I mean, you could even charge it. To be honest, I'm not sure what Rocku has to think through here, because it's pretty straightforward playing EDT in this situation, I think.
Oh no!
Oh!
The life aura gets anti-navi is that is the risk you take when you play it.
This is pretty close to game. 90 HP. Oh, no. Master S1X does manage to get away from that last Dark Thunder.
I'm surprised they managed to mash out in time.
All right, at this point, Rocku's just gonna randomly Aqua Needle to finish this off, right?
You'd think so. I'd like to see Master S1X punish the BDT. Yeah, they could have punished the chip lockout on BDT with the Meteor Knuckle there.
Oh, that's very true. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's maybe Master S1X didn't remember that or didn't think about the potential. All right, well played to Master S1X and Rocku there. Rocku does take that 2-1 with that BDT setup, and with that, we can go into our final set of the day, which should be Symes versus Marvino. Right back where we started, we've got Symes here on the left, Marvino on the right, and we've got a Falzar versus Gregar not mirror matchup, but a Falzar versus Gregar rival version matchup here. And now this is fun. This is interesting because now we're seeing Buck Death Thunder versus Buck Rise Sword. Yeah, this should be pretty interesting. This is the first time we've seen Bug Rise Sword today. Definitely not a popular Giga. Lots of people have tried to make it work, and it's not like it doesn't work. It can work and it can do stuff, but compared to BDT, it's definitely a lot harder to make it work.
I think it's actually pretty good in Infinite Beast compared to the standard format, and I was playing it last week too, but I didn't submit any matches, hee, so don't feel like me!
Salad moment. But yeah, I agree with that assessment actually, because in standard format, Bug Rise Sword tends to be overshadowed by the existence of Slash Cross. But because you can't use charge shots in Infinite Beast, you're not going to be using Slash Cross charge shots. You just don't have access to it. That makes Bug Rise Sword a lot more valuable in terms of being able to fill that kind of niche.
Yeah, BRS is definitely pretty interesting in this format. I think before I tried using it with Giga +1 to get BRS and Q-Force together. But Marvino, no Giga +1. He's just got the BRS. And also he's got a Recov 1000, which you don't see too often, but is a pretty interesting tech.
Wyvern Crest in YouTube chat just asked, Nerif, if you don't mind me asking, what's the story between you and NeoVary? Well, you see, NeoVariable is pretty much nearly universally recognized as a very good chip. And I like to be a contrarian. I'm a hipster. I don't like NeoVariable because it's a boring chip, not because of its inherent property or like the chip itself, but rather because of the way it gets used. People always go for the forms of NeoVariable that I find to be really boring or lame. Supersonic Boom is super safe, super useful, and valuable. It's also boring. It's just way too boring for me seeing people just spamming Supersonic Boom. Just every time NeoVariable comes up, oh, it's Supersonic Boom, they're going to use this from the back row. Or cross slash is okay. The cross slash neo variable input, that's okay. But really, in my opinion, the only acceptable way to use neo variable is double life sword. And the fact that it so rarely gets used in that form that people tend to just go for supersonic boom or cross slash, to me that makes it a bottom tier sword chip. It's just so boring. It's good, but it's so boring that I just can't help but hate it with all of my heart. And that's what's up between me and Neo Variable. Okay, anyways, with that, let's go into the final set of the day, Symes versus Marvino. And we'll see who comes out on top between BDT and Bug Rise Sword.
And yeah, so my folder is actually at least partially it's pretty similar to one of my two folders from the original Beast's Fury. And yeah, because I think in this format BDT is actually, this is the one format where BDT is still pretty good, because some of BDT's usual counters are gone or don't work as well anymore. Like, there's no charge tackle in this format, so you don't really have to worry about a charge cross just walling out your BDTs, and it's the same thing with the round cross charge shot. And also we see there the color bug confusion stopping Marvino's beast.
Whoa! Oh wow! Yeah, Summon Black 3 there just fizzling out because of that fanfare. Yeah, like you mentioned, BDT is actually missing a lot of the, or I should say this format is missing a lot of the counters to BDT, because you also don't have to worry about back B shield, back B reflector, anti-damage, so on, right? Those Navicus programs that make it a bit painful to play BDT. If your opponent has it, then you just have to land uninstall. It's pivotal that you do so. Otherwise, there's just nothing you can do about them staying in base Mega Man and just using that shield to block that BDT.
Yeah, that's why I don't even bother with uninstall on my folder here. Ooh, not able to get the life aura off there.
Looks like you're gonna go into the next turn trying to get that value from it. Oh, well, yeah, I don't know. This might have been the wrong call here.
This is pretty rough not having Judge Man here. Wait, is that Judge Man?
Yeah, no banish, no revenge, and then not being able to pull that Judge Man out does mean that it is a tough situation here with so little area. BDT, of course, does get dropped here, but now you're going to lose that charge. It is slow gauge, so it's not the worst thing in the world getting interrupted here, but that is just charge time being lost there, and Marvino is just going to keep sending these erase tails down.
Yeah, and they do actually have air shoes, so they don't have to care about the. Oh, actually, no, they don't have air shoes. Right.
Yeah, no air shoes here. It is a 2000 HP Grigar setup with attack max, so it's kind of difficult to fit in the air shoes and then still have. Yeah, what they actually went for was a lot of cust. They actually have cust 8 here, so you have the cust 2 and cust 1 in their Navi cust. So they have a lot of choice. They have a lot of flexibility in their cust screen in terms of how they want to play it out. But they do get rid of those broken panels anyways. Ooh, missing that Tengu breath. Yeah, big HP difference here between Symes and Marvino. Marvino really squeezed out that value from Erase Beast. Maybe gonna lose it here unless they cross cancel, and they do. Straight into Slash Beast. Tengu SP, gonna take that one hit. Ooh, Element SP, but that panel is broken, so it's not gonna actually result in a hit there. Oh, but the massive damage from the drill drive. Now Blastman as well, doing 240 there. The sudden reversal here. Symes just landing all of this damage. Oh! Tomahawk SP connects. And Marvino stepping back just in time. That was so close. That Dark Thunder was maybe a frame or two away from connecting and reducing Marvino to 1 HP and paralysis. But just amazing gameplay from Symes and Marvino here. That was so close. That was just down to the wire. Now, starting out here, we're seeing a ice field with back row or back column ice cubes. This does favor Falzar a bit here, thanks to the Omni shoes granted by the Falzar Beast out, and then also the fact that Symes is going to be able to suck up these cubes, potentially get 400 free damage here. So if Symes actually goes for it... Oh no, yeah, that's out of the picture now. Looks like Symes was trying to get the back B there, but struggling with the input. It is a lot more difficult while in Beast. But it does hurt not being able to get that extra 200 damage from that top cube.
Ooh, and so both of us popping our bug gigas there.
Ooh, yeah, this is interesting. Element freeze as well, going to reset that charge. Oh my lord, that is a lot of damage. Yeah, that Erase Man on freeze against Dust Cross right there. And now, oh my god, Marvino with the Bug Rise sword right there. Counter hit, and then also Fanfare just blasting off there, sounding off, giving Marvino that green invulnerability. Yeah, this is actually a bit of a rough spot for Symes here. I mean, yeah, Erase Man, pretty good here, but it's not going to do anything in terms of the area. So Marvino is still going to be able to connect these Bug Rise sword shots. Erase Man is going to get rid of the fanfare, but not much else. Actually, yeah, interesting choice using the full cust there. I thought that the situation wasn't that bad for Marvino on that turn to just let it play out and just slide forward, get those Bug Rise sword shots. But I guess Marvino wants to get a combo going here, wants to set something up for this next turn, maybe. We're seeing that charge time difference coming into play here between BDT and BRS. These Dark Thunders are only going to do 100 damage on top of this Holy Panel, so Marvino is feeling pretty comfy taking that trade. He is going to have to be careful, though, about stepping off and eating a Bubble Star, but as long as he doesn't do it while there's a Dark Thunder on the field, it should be fine. Ooh, but Symes going into Tengu is going to... Oh, wow. And now Marvino is just trying to use the Buster Bug. Ooh, Symes actually captures this this forward Holy Panel. Marvino taking a bit of a beating here. It's not as painful as it could be because Holy Panel is really helping him out here, but it would be catastrophic for Symes if a Bug Rise Sword actually connected here. It would do 400 damage while Symes is in Tengu, but there's not that much Marvino can do to help it connect. Especially with all these layers of defense, Symes is now going to try to sit behind. Ooh. Oh, wow. And now Symes is going to take care of that Sanctuary, going to strip away that defense that Marvino was relying on. The area goes back to neutral here. Ooh, and Symes releasing that just a little bit early, resulting in a lost charge. Not able to get that BDT out by the end of the turn.
Yeah, because I was going into ground, so I would have had to lost the charge either way. So I was just trying to get it out before the end of the turn.
Yeah, definitely makes sense. Now Symes camping Life Aura, just putting out this pressure with the... Oh, wow. I mean, Marvino's got this HP lead, but no way to close it out right now. And now we're going to see the devastating effects of comboing Paralysis into BDT. Yep. So Paralyze into Freeze into... Looks like it's going to be a Dark Thunder connecting here. Marvino can cross cancel and try to step back, and it may not connect as a result. Symes actually running out of resources here. These are the final 5 chips. But BDT, of course, just infinitely generates that pressure that Symes needs. Ooh, and Symes takes the game. So now we are coming down to the final match here. So I'm just going to open up here with the Magnum. It's going to get blocked by the Barrier 200, but it will still split the field here. Full cast brings Symes into the next turn here. And now turn 2 BDT comes up thanks to the Dust Dig. Ooh, Element Freeze is going to help these Dark Thunders connect. One of them times out before actually landing, but Symes gets that Tengu Breath in too, getting a D-Cross and a large amount of damage there. Huge HP difference. Marvino does still have those recoveries, and so can easily bounce back here, but oh, back row fanfare. That, I don't know that Symes has a tool to deal with this now that he's out of dust.
I have Last Man, but we'll see if I can actually draw it.
Yeah, fanfare, back row fanfare here is going to be really, really bad for Symes. If Symes can't reach that Blast Man in a timely manner, because, ooh, yeah, Honor Knight in YouTube chat is mentioning that Tomahawk also works, and that's true. Tomahawk Beast, the boomerangs will, the wing boomerang will clear that out actually. But
yeah, that is part of the other utility of Last Man, other than just decrossing Tomahawk.
Tomahawk SP comes down. Life Aura coming down for Symes. Gonna give a bit of protection here. Marvino forced to just throw the Erase Man and a Judge Man. So there was a lot of combo setup here coming up. Oh! Marvino the Madman actually connects with that Charge Beast and destroys the Life Aura. Ooh, and Symes actually going to abuse that timing window here, get that damage in. Oh no! Marvino mashes out of the paralysis and avoids the Dark Thunder anyways. Is now going to just be able to step into it while Marvino still has the green invulnerability from Fanfare and just delete that Dark Thunder. Alright, Barrier 200. So I'm going to sit on that, use it as a time freeze counter. Symes still getting great value out of the BDTs, just firing them onto that holy panel, and Marvino not able to react to them. So despite the fact that there's a back row fanfare and holy panel here mitigating the damage, you can still see the incredible power of BDT in the form of this just consistent pressure and this consistent damage output. Bugrise Sword finally coming out for Marvino. That fanfare finally expires as well, so Symes not going to have to play around that timing anymore. Oh, that is game. Finishing with the Aqua Spiral too. Very cheeky from Symes. Not aware of the fact that the Death Flag has now been raised and will be triggered somewhere down the line. And it's not actually, that doesn't end with this match.
What do you mean be triggered somewhere down the line?
So Symes is now going to have to watch out every time he crosses the street because that Aqua Spiral just raised a Death Flag for him, and we don't know when it's going to come into play.
I think if you delete your opponent with it, the Death Flag should apply to them instead.
Unfortunately for Symes, that's not how it works. GG, well played to Symes and Marvino, and also rest in peace, Symes. We will miss you.
Wow.
All right, well, it's been a lot of fun, you guys, but that was our last set of the day. Let me just go and find Salad to wrap things up.
Hello, Mega Man fans. We are heading into the credits. Wait, I wasn't here. What happened to Symes?
Oh, Symes ended that final set with an Aqua Spiral, and so he seems to think that that the Death Flag isn't raised for him as long as he ends, as long as he finishes his opponent with the Aqua Spiral. But I just let him know that unfortunately the Death Flag is still raised for him, and that he's gonna have to watch. He's gonna have to look around every time he crosses the street for any trucks that might run into him.
This is like the final battle in JoJolion, if you're keeping up the JoJo manga. And this is also like every single horror movie ever where there's that one guy that's just like, what's gonna happen to me if I go outside right now? Relax. That's where Symes is at the moment. So yeah, good luck, Symes.
Wow.
Yeah, GG, well played, Symes, and also good luck, and also rest in peace.
I mean, isn't next week Blood Moon too? Good luck, Symes.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay, well, thank you so much to our participants last week for joining in for Infinite Beast 2. Unfortunately, it looks like everyone was really busy and no one managed to play out all of their matches, so no special shoutouts that time. Thank you to Marvino and China TV for doing the Lord's work and I think reporting basically all of the scores again. Thank you to our commentators, Symes and Nerf today. And thank you to Honor Knight for arranging the VODs and watching over them to pick out which ones we can use. And of course, thank you all for watching, everyone. We will be here tomorrow as well for the Psycho 11 stream. No, as long as you don't use Aqua Spiral, the curse of the Aqua Spiral will not affect you. The Death Flag is not raised unless you actually use it. Especially if you use it and completely miss, that's when it gets really bad. Okay, and with that, we are ending the stream, so bye!